Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, they never come down. They always stay up. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know the particular unit is no longer available for sale. hankstersgarage.com. It's about 2.5 miles from our showroom here in Daytona Beach. Well, not the website, the facility. And what we do there is not only sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories all over the United States, but we also, more importantly, install them. So if you're watching one of our video presentations on our classic cars and you want a different wheel and tire package, or maybe you want power disc brakes, power steering, AC, we can do all that for you prior to your vehicle leaving. hankstersgarage.com, check it out. We don't get many of this car, but we do very well with them when we do have them. And what I'm referring to is a 1964 Ford Falcon. And this one happens to be a convertible, so let's check it out. 260 motor. You can't really see it, but there is a power brake booster buried back there in the firewall on the driver's side. You can easily see the power steering reservoir, which is located right there on the passenger side of the block. There is no AC in this car, but it is a drop top, and it's a power drop top, and it works. It's an off-white color. It's very nice paint on the car. Top of the fenders, both driver and passenger side, in really nice shape. Same thing with the hood. On the paint up top there is no clear coat fade. There is no chipping. There is no scratching. There is no, it's real nice paint on the car. Front grille, you do have, it may be the original. There's a couple, wear marks up top here, but not bad at all. Doesn't look to be broken or damaged in any capacity. Chrome on the front bumper is in pretty good shape as well. There's no flaking, rusting, pitting, no rust around the bumper bolts, anything like that. Do have your wire hubcaps, your center spin-off style look there, white wall tires, radial, Falcon Sprint here on the driver's side front fender. You got that real nice classic Falcon molding that goes along the top body of the car. Going to start out on the driver's side front fender, continue on the door, and then end on the rear quarter. The chrome on the molding, the trim there is nice throughout the entire vehicle, both driver and passenger side. There's no paint issues on the front fender, high or low. No blistering, bubbling, cracking down there low behind the wheel. All in nice shape. Check out the front windshield glass. Once again, in nice condition. Your window glass there not cracked or chipped. You can see through the front windshield. The dash is in nice shape. You've got your chrome wiper arms there. Chrome up top here is in nice condition. Dual mirrors, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. Taking a step back from the car for just a moment, you can see that the door fitment is real nice on the vehicle. The gaps are uniform, starting at the top, going all the way to the bottom, and then of course your door fits nicely to the front fender and to the rear quarter. Body lines on the car are in really nice condition, and we'll take a look at those here momentarily. Anytime you have a convertible, it's very easy to see in the interior. Obviously, it's red. Vinyl. Both front seats and back seats in excellent condition. We will pop open the driver door here. When you do, you can see the courtesy light in the floor illuminates. The door panel on the driver's side is in real nice condition. Let me see if I can figure out, no handle. The seat there in the back is real nice. Nice cushion to the seat, and also the interior from the vinyl to the back panels there. It's in nice shape. You can see the carpeting underneath the floor mats in nice condition, not heavily discolored, not ripped or torn. Your center console there looks to be in pretty nice shape. Driver's seat's in nice condition. You do have front seat belts. There is a little tiny hole there in the driver's side front seat. Just a little wear hole. Not really torn all that much, but is a little tiny hole there. Carpeting up front there, nice condition. The center hump, the driver's side, everything's in nice shape. So, steering wheel's in nice condition too. This car runs fantastic. I've driven it. It rides so smooth. It rides so nicely. So rear quarter, driver door, front fender, everything lines up nicely just like it should. Deck lid fits nicely to the rear quarters. The paint on top of the quarters and on top of the deck lid, real nice condition. Once again, there's no clear coat fade. There's no debris in the paint from where like maybe there was debris on the car when the car was painted. There's no moisture bubbles like there was moisture in the metal when the vehicle was sprayed. It's in great condition. Falcon there across the deck lid. Your rear valance, sprint there, that's all in nice shape, not heavily distorted or discolored. Chrome on the rear bumpers, the same as the front bumper, real nice chrome on front and rear bumpers. Your dual tips there in great condition. Dual exhaust. Take a look in the trunk. You do have a jack, you do have a spare, you do have a parade boot. So let's check out underneath the trunk mat if I can. So, you know, your typical Ford gas tank there. No rust holes or rod holes in the trunk itself. Nice full-size trunk mat. Spare is covered with a spare tire cover. Super nice car. Passenger side. I can't stress to you enough how nice the body lines on this car are. The rear quarter, the passenger door, everything lines up. I struggle to use the word perfectly because then somebody will hold me to the cross and show me some little tiny imperfection, but it's as good as it gets for a 1964 Ford Falcon. I mean, really nice, fantastic body lines and paint. You can see down low here, there's no bubbles in the paint, no areas of concern. Rear quarter up front here, you know, same deal. We get a nice close shot of the paint with the camera, not only in the video presentation, but also in the still photos. Chrome on the door handles in nice shape. I'll show you the, once again, just pop the door for sake of conversation here. Obviously we got a convertible so we can see inside of it, but once again, the courtesy light illuminates in the floor when you pop open the passenger door. Glove box area is in great shape. The dash looks to be in good condition throughout. We'll take a little closer look at that when we're on the test drive, but you know, door panel on the passenger side. There's a little bit of warping there. Just a tad, you know, but it's not warped at the bottom. There's just like a little bow here in the door panel right there, but not torn or ripped or discolored or anything like that. Again, stepping back from the car, your door fitment's fantastic. No paint bubbles or blisters at the bottom of the door. We'll get a shot of the passenger side front fender behind the front wheel tire. Nothing going on there that you need to be aware of or concerned with. You can see the body molding on the passenger side, once again in great shape, just as it was on the driver's side. What you see in this video is what we know about the car. We bought it from a local gentleman here that had the car for quite some time. I don't know when the motor was rebuilt. I don't know when the car was painted. I don't know when the tranny was redone. I don't know how old the interior is, anything like that. But what I do know is this is a very nice car from a mechanical standpoint, from a structural standpoint, and definitely how it runs and drives. It's fantastic. We're going to take that, we're going to take it out and show you that here in just a couple minutes. But before we do, I want to encourage you guys, by the way, top's down. You'll see still photos with the top up. I'm going to show you the top going up outside when we get there. We're going to do the test drive with the top down, but the top's in just as good a shape as the rest of the car. Top's black, so we'll show you that here in just a few. I do encourage you to visit our showroom in Daytona. We have an outstanding business operation here in Daytona. We have a beautiful facility where we house indoors anywhere from 60 to 70 cars at any given time, all of which we own, all of which are for sale. When you visit us here, we'll show you the 64 Falcon completely. We'll let you pull it outside. We will pull it outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint and the sunshine really good. If you'd like to see it up in the air, we can do that. We have 2 racks here in our showroom. We'll put it up in the air for you. You can check out the undercarriage. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the vehicle performs, stops, starts, steers, handles, rides, shifts, accelerates, all that stuff. This way, when the car shows up to you, wherever you might be located in the United States or in the world, there's no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. We are an internet-based business that sells 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not your 2023 vehicles that you're going to find at the Ford dealer or the Chevy dealer or the Dodge store. All have flaws, tendencies, weaknesses, deficiencies, some of which we try to show you in these video presentations. But we can only show you so much in a quick 20-minute video. When you come here, you can go over the car for yourself completely, making sure that you saw every last inch of the car that you wanted to see. This way, when the vehicle shows up wherever you might be located, there's no surprises because you were here and you went over the car yourself. We do a lot of sight unseen business. We make a lot of people happy, but if it's your first classic car purchase, or you haven't owned a classic car in quite a while, or maybe you have in the past and you had a bad experience with one, visit us here in Daytona. We'll show you how to care for the car, how to store the car, discuss with you some of the responsibilities that come with owning one of these classics, and show you our entire business operation here in Daytona. Let's take our 64 Falcon outside. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage. Now we'll do a short little test drive and show you how the car runs out. Are we ready for the undercarriage presentation on our 64 Falcon? Drum brakes up front. Power drum brakes. We got a good shot here of the oil pan up front, the front seal and the front of the pan. Everything looks to be dry at this time. Front frame rails look good. You can see those. We'll make our way back and take a look at the tranny pan. That's staring you right in the face, so you can't miss that. It looks nice and dry at this time. Frame rails look good. Let's check out the floor pans. Driver's side looks to be all one piece. Passenger side, same deal. Looks good throughout. You have dual exhaust manifolds. It's going to come, the header comes off, or dual exhaust manifolds, the pipe comes off here on the driver's side, goes over to the passenger side in the one single pipe that's going to lead back, and then it's going to split off again into your duals that you saw there in the showroom. Single muffler though, it's going to be located on the passenger side of the drive shaft. Drum brakes in the rear as well. Check out the frame rails on the rear of the car. We'll look at the driver's side first. We'll go over to the passenger side, take a look at that. The exhaust looks pretty good from my perspective. I don't see any rust holes, rot holes, pinholes in it. Got a set of chrome tips there. Just a nice representation of a driver quality classic car. This thing runs fantastic. We're going to take it out and show you that right now. Before we do, let's just talk quickly about payment options. If you are a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the lenders we use will do up to a 15-year loan on these cars. It's going to depend on the price of the car, your credit score, your debt-to-income ratio, things like that. However, they will easily finance you on this car with approved credit. Once the car is paid in full, no matter if you're cash or if you're financing, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection. This inspection includes torquing the wheels, checking the tire pressure, checking all the fluids, checking your lights. You know, old cars, you can anticipate issues from time to time. You know, things go wrong. So we put it through one last final shakedown prior to it leaving our facility to make sure it's standing as tall as possible prior to it leaving and heading your direction. Once it's through inspection, goes through detail, and then it gets dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a truck here within 48 hours. Sometimes it may be a little longer if you're in a more difficult destination. And if you are, you probably know who you are. But don't worry, we work quickly. We've got our whole process streamlined. We do this many times a month. So we will get you your vehicle as quickly as possible. We're happy to earn your business. You know, we know you're excited to get your car. We will get it to you just as soon as possible. The procedure is funding, funding, inspection, detailing, dispatch on the way to you. And of course, if you're handling your own shipping or you're coming to drive the car home, then we'll let you know when it's ready and you can come pick it up. Let's set our 64 Falcon down on the ground. It's a beautiful, sunshiny day here in Central Florida. We'll take it on a test drive and show you how the car runs out. Okay, we're inside our 64 Falcon. We showed you the convertible top in the showroom, but the button for it's down here, the switch, power, up, down, pretty quick too. Tack, factory Sprint tack. Turn signal, it's the same indicator for driver and passenger, so there's driver, blinking green, passenger, blinking green, wipers, horn, radio does not work. The radio turns on, well, I'll show you. That's all you get. I don't care where you move the dial. So we don't do radios, so it'll be the same static when the car arrives. 35,321 is the mileage on the odometer. It would not surprise me if that was actual on this particular car, although it could be 135. Title reads exempt. Temp, it's coming up a little bit, but we just started the car. Let me tell you, this car is one of the nicest running cars that I've been in quite some time. It just rides fantastic. Literally like a brand new car. If you're looking for a nice cruiser, this is a fantastic vehicle. Let's show you that right now. Speedo's working. And it's accurate. Car tracks nice and straight. Fantastic ride. By the way, the fuel gauge works. I don't know if I said that earlier, but we're at half a tank. No tire vibration, no engine vibration, tranny vibration. Has a real nice ride to it. Smooth as can be. Nice and quiet. Not only from the standpoint of the motor and the exhaust, but also, I mean, I know we have the top down, but what I'm getting at is there's no rattles, there's no squeaks, there's no, you know, nice, quiet, solid, great interior, you know. It's not all squeaky, rattly, shaky, any of that kind of stuff that comes with some of these old cars sometimes. Nice response in the wheel too. Nice and tight. Temp gauge is coming up. Brakes work just like they should. There's no vibration or pulsation out of the brakes at all. They stop. Look. Running through a couple gears here. Tranny shift's fantastic, by the way. Tack's working. Nice smooth ride, 55 miles an hour. We have a little tiny bit of sway out of the speedometer, but not bad at all. It's accurate. There's 60 miles an hour. Nice car. Coming down a little bit now because we're going around a turn, but no front end vibration. The alignment's nice and tight. Steering's tight. Car's tight. You know, how it handles, how it rides, how it steers. Like I said earlier in the presentation, for some reason we do very well with these Falcons, so this is a great one to have. I don't know if we've ever even had a convertible. If we have, it's been quite some time. The other ones have been hard tops, so good color combination. Black top, white car, red gut. We should get some good activity on this vehicle. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We'll have 100 photos of this car up for you today and this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, our 64 Falcon includes a powertrain warranty that covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It does not cover batteries, brakes, starters, alternators, oil pan gasket leaks, tranny pan gasket leaks, brake pads. It only covers major mechanical breakdowns of your powertrain. It's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. So your friend Bob at work that tells you he knows how to adjust a motor or set timing, he can't work on it. But who can probably work on it is the person that's working on your daily driver, because it's good at any ASE certified facility. You don't have to take it to a Ford dealership. You don't have to bring it to Florida. You don't have to take it to Hanksters. You can have it serviced probably pretty much anywhere. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, no exceptions, so don't bother asking. Also, the shipping comes off. At full retail price, we make the pickup arrangements, we make the delivery arrangements, we pay the carrier. We do all the logistics when it comes to shipping. At a negotiated price, you got to do all that legwork. If you need help, we can put you off to a broker who can assist you with shipping if you don't have your own means, but we do not handle it at a negotiated cost. If you're a collector, maybe you have a couple cars, you have your own trailer, opener and close, or you have a buddy that does, you want to come get the car, you can do that as well. Maybe make it a couple-day trip here to Daytona. There's a lot of fun stuff to do. Or if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State and you want to drive this beauty home, you can do that as well. It's a beautiful day for a test drive. It'd be a beautiful day to drive this vehicle home. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in the Sunshine State, Daytona Beach. And once again, our website's hanksters.com. Check us out.